Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I'm here to give you a fashion recap for the WWE Hall of Fame. These are just some pictures a few pictures that I can find. So without no further ado, let's get started. So the first person I'm going to talk about is the new women's champ, none other, Bianca Belair, and I will be talking about WrestleMania a little bit later. But yeah, Bianca, to me, when I saw her outfit, and I got to see a full length, she had on this, I don't know if it's a two-piece or not, but it was like a black and gold bodice, and then when you get to the bottom, it's sort of like a mermaid stylized bottom, and it more of a burgundy bottom and stuff. I liked it, her look, and I want to give Bianca, I give Bianca best dress. I give her my best dress nomination. So we're gonna be picking my top this year. So she's my best dress. So we're gonna be coming back and forth with it and stuff. The second best dress nominee will have to be Sasha Banks. Oh my God, I loved it. Loved it. Loved it, her look. It's sort of like a collar neck dress, and it's beaded, and it has fringe on it. She slayed it. So there go a second best dress right there. So yeah. So another one will be, let's see. No, those are gonna be my top. Well, Carmella will be my second best dress nominee because she looked it good. I know I'm usually crapping on Carmella's fashion, but when every year she does the Hall of Fame awards, let me just tell you, she slay the fashion when it comes to the WWE Hall of Fame awards. This year, she had her dress, her shoes matched it, her dress. It was a sheer, it's like kind of sheer, but it's like black crystals all on it, on the bust, on the bottom half. It's just, I mean, she was great. Now I have to give, those are my top 3 female best dress. Now I have to give Corey Graves a fashion warning. Okay, I liked his get up, but what made his fashion off is I have to give him that fashion felony. Why? He had this oversized bow tie, and it looks like it was velvet. His suit looked good. I really felt like his bow tie should have matched up with Carmella's dress. So yeah, so that's why he gets the fashion felony #1. So yes. All right. My men's best dress will have to be Drew McIntosh. Some men didn't dress too up, but I liked it, his suit. He had on like this cream suit, black shoes, black shirt with no tie. He still looked good, even though he didn't have a tie on, with the black belt with his hair pulled back. Let me just tell you, he looked good, and I liked it. So he is my first nominee for my men's best dress and stuff. Okay. Let's talk about another female. I actually think her she went, I think she to me went too simple. Billie Cade. Now her makeup was flawless. All the women's makeup was flawless this year. But I will say Billie Cade's dress was kind of cute. She had a little cutout and everything was kind of like a beigey, peachy, nudie color and thing. And it was cute, but to me it was too simple. It wasn't no juice to it. So I will give her a fashion warning this year because this is her, I'm gonna give her a fashion warning because the dress was just too bland. Okay. The next man that was best dressed, oh my God, I give it to Cinski Nakamura. He had the full on black suit, white shirt, bow tie, and black shoes. He looked it nice. He looked it good. So I give it to him. He looked it good for, I think, his second or third year for the Hall of Fame Awards. So yeah. So he's the second man best dressed. Now I have to give the third best dress to Murphy. You like I'm saying? I'm kind of seeing Murphy had on this white. I don't know. I can't tell if it's white or off-white, but it's one of the two. But I'm gonna say it's white, and he had on a black like dressy T-shirt, black shoes, and black belt. Best dress, I give it to him. He nailed it. He looked good. So yeah. The male commentator, I can't think of his name. I think he's kind of new. He looked it okay himself, so I'll give him a best dress as well. Now we're gonna come back. Let's talk about Edge. Edge head. Oh my God. First and foremost, I like the Edge suits, but I'm going to give Edge a fashion warning. Y'all, he looked good in his blues, with his light blue shirt, his blue tie, and his blue suit. But I think he had I will say I have to give him a fashion warning due because number one, his shoes was brown. I think the suit probably would have looked good if he had on some blue shoes or black shoes, but that's just me. But yeah, I have to give Edge a fashion warning. So yeah. Let's talk about Kalisto. Okay. Kalisto, I have to give him a fashion felony number 2. Now the reason I call it the fashion felony number 2 because number 1, he has on his mask. I give that. He has to wear his mask. The suit looked good on him. He had some black he had on like a royal blue suit with a black lapel and some navy blue suede shoes. But he had this neck chain on it. I liked that, but the reason I give him a fashion felony and the fashion felony 2 is because anytime y'all gonna hear me say fashion felony 2, that means 1, he don't have something. That means so he didn't have a shirt on, so that's why I give him fashion felony number 2. So yeah. But he still looked good. Now let's talk about Dawkins and Ford. So let's talk about Ford. Ford is on the best dress. He looked good. He had on the black suit with gold detailing lapel and tie, black with his black shirt. Now let's talk about his tag team partner Dawkins. Dawkins, he looked good. He had on a black suit, red shirt, and black tie. But I will give him a fashion felony because he had a hat. He had a baseball hat on, and he didn't take that baseball hat off. So yeah. I'm gonna give it to Paulo Cruz. Paulo Cruz always can dress. He always dresses to the nine. Paulo Cruz, I liked it, his look. He had on sort of like this blackish, bluish suit with a white shirt and a light blue tie. So we got a couple of things, and I have to give Apollo Cruz a fashion felon warning, a fashion warning. I'm gonna give him a fashion warning. One, his style was quirky. Number two, the sleeves, his jacket was so oversized that it was so much. You can tell it was a lot of fabric left. So he needed to have went to a tailor and stuff like that, y'all. So yeah, so Paulo Cruz get a fashion warning. Now let's talk about Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn has a fashion felony. I'm giving him a fashion felony. And he looked it nice, but the reason he gets that fashion felony is, number one, he had a blue corduroy jacket on, and he tried to match the pants to the jacket, and the color was off. That was one. And number two, the shirt was plaid, a checkered plaid shirt, and he had on a black tie, but his belt that he was wearing with his pants was brown, so that's why he gets the fashion felony. Okay, so let's talk about Big E. Big E looked it good. He looked it nice and everything, but the one thing I can tell, he had on this all peachy salmon color pink with black, and with this black and gray tie. He looked it good. He looked it nice, but the one thing I didn't like that will give him a fashion felony is, number one, did he take that suit to the cleaners? Because it don't look like it been pressed or ironed. So that's the reason of his fashion felony. Now let's talk about Liv Morgan. Now, Liv Morgan, I have to give her a best dress because, number one, she went bold and she pulled it out of the thing. She pulled it out. Now, I liked it, her look. She had this sort of like pastel, bold look and everything. And on her socks, it had butterflies on it. Now, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't want to misspeak, but I think Ruby Riot's dress, I think she has worn it before. So I just like going, is she repeating a dress she has worn before? I'm just saying. So yeah, y'all comment before, have Ruby Riot wore this dress before? Because I think I have seen it on her once before. Okay, I'm just going around. Let's talk about Ripley, and we're gonna talk about Rio Ripley first. Rio Ripley had this all black dress on, satin dress on, but then she had this sort of like studded belt around it. It worked because it's because of her aesthetic and what her image is on when she wrestled. So I give it to her and think, I liked the eye makeup. I don't like the black lipstick, so I will give her a pass because of the makeup and everything. Now let's talk about Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce, her dress it was cute. It was sort of like, this is like a dress you can go to the store and get. So Peyton Royce will have I have to give her a fashion felony because this is like a dress you can go to the store and you pay like something like under her, like only $90 for. So I'm sorry, but I have to give her a triple fashion felony because I think everybody knows, we probably seen this dress somewhere, and this is not I wish she had went a little bit more with her dress. So let's talk about Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Let me tell you something. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods and Vicky, y'all know they are known for dressing alike. Even though they're on separate shows, they still dressed alike. Let's talk about Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. So Kofi has on a salmon pink vest and pants with black shoes and a white shirt. So Xavier Woods has the same getup, but in a black shirt, white shoes. I thought that was kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I liked it. So then you have Roberto Carillo. We haven't seen him in months. And I can't, I will have to give him a pass because we haven't seen him in months, and this is the first time I've seen him. He has on this a blue plaid suit with a dressy blue t-shirt. So he looked it nice. Then we have, oh my God, okay. So we have, I got two. We got to talk about Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose shut it down. Let's just say Mandy Rose shut it down. She has this black short dress, but it's all bedazzled and everything and stuff. So I do have some more pictures. I have to find them first. So then that's let me go back. Let me see. But yeah, as y'all know, Nikki and Brie had on both had on red. One had on a red sequin dress, and the other had on a teal red dress. I thought that was good. I did see Nia Jax's dress. Mommy didn't like. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I did not like her dress. I just thought her dress, Nia's dress, was just too. What am I looking for right quick? While I'm sitting here, and like I'm saying, the Hall of Fame awards. Nia had on this black dress that is like has a lace overlay, and then it's like stop at the knee. It's something she does all the time. I just think the dress wasn't up to par. And then let me think. If I can say anything, I say mostly the men did has some pretty good fashion. I give it to Molly Holly. Molly Holly had this beautiful emerald green off the shoulder dress. I loved it. I can't talk about everybody, but let's talk about Kevin Owens right quick. Kevin Owens would be on the worst dress because he came like in a dressy shirt but casual, and a dressy jacket but a casual shirt and pants. So I give him the worst dress. But if I could say anybody I have to give a fashion felony to, I would just give her a fashion warning. I thought I would give her a felony, but I'm giving her a warning. Will have to be Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross had this, her makeup was flawless, and trying to remember everything. Nikki Cross, her makeup was flawless. Her hair was beautiful. She had on this beautiful green emerald dress that it was came to the knee. But the one thing I have to give her this warning for, she didn't have like dressy, she had on like some pumps, leather pumps, but I thought she would went a little more formal with her shoes, and that's the only reason why I give her that warning. Now the other person, two people I have to talk about. Let me talk about Naomi and Lana and Sonya Deville. So let me start with Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville had this, we kind of getting a kind of thing with some of the men and Sonya, we kind of getting like different tones of cream and white, especially from the men. Um, but I will say Sonya Deville's outfit I did like. From the ankles up, I liked it and thing, but I have to give her a felony because number one, the shoe choice I didn't like. I think she could have did something a little bit over here like she did last year. So hey, I feel like that's bad. And then I think she could have like instead of giving us straight hair, gave us more of some curly hair or hair pulled back into a ponytail and with some curls in it. So I think that would be good. So let's go on and talk about Lana. I liked it Lana dress, but Lana, it looks like Lana dress was a last minute dress. And I can't tell what kind of material it was, but she had a hole in her dress. So I will give her a second degree fashion felony because she had a hole in her dress and it looks like her dress wasn't up to par. Now people was making fun of Naomi's outfit. I felt like Naomi had a pretty good outfit and everything. Um, it looked like it was custom. I can tell it looked like it was custom and everything, but I thought Naomi looked good. I thought Shayna Baszler, I give her a call. I give her 2 thumbs up, and she looked good as well. But with all of everybody, my favorite man that was best dressed to me, I would have to say it was Ricochet. I had to give it to Ricochet. Ricochet looked good. So y'all, let me hear from y'all. Out of everybody I talked about in a fashion choice, who was your favorite Hall of Fame award, best dress and worst dress? Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.